Change of View is committed to educating you, the consumer, on everything about window replacement. One of the most important elements in window replacement is the installation. It is critical to understand the very difference between a full frame and an insert replacement installation. In this video, we will break down the steps of each method and then review the pros and cons so you can make the best decision possible for your home. Let's get started. A full frame replacement is a 9-step process that takes approximately 45 to 60 minutes to complete. The first step is to remove the old window down to the original opening. This includes glass, old window frame, interior and exterior trim, and any previous insulation. Having every part of the old window removed now gives the opportunity for step 2. A change of view window technician inspects the condition of the framed opening to check for any mold, rot, or water damage. If there is no damage, we continue on with the installation. Included in this step, our tech will check if the original framed opening is out of square. In many cases, we find this issue due to the home settling over time. This allows us an opportunity to correct it, thus installing the perfect replacement window. Adding waterproof adhesive to the sill prevents any water to seep into the opening or walls. The new window unit is slid into place, leveled and plumbed perfectly with shims, eliminating any possibility of a tilted window. Step 4 of the process is to secure the window unit to the home with the nailing flange by either nailing or screwing to the home to prevent any movement of the window. Step 5. The outside portion of the window is then sealed with a waterproof adhesive to prevent any water or air infiltration. The installer finalizes the outside process by adding the trim. When installing aluminum trim, a small piece of wood between the new window and the home siding is needed to create a solid backing for the aluminum. If the trim is added without this wood, it will be susceptible to dents and damage. A true craftsman will always ensure this process is done correctly. A high-tech caulk is then applied around the trim to complete the exterior of the window. Now we move to the interior of the home to complete this full frame installation. Our window tech adds low expansion insulation foam around the complete cavity of the window frame. Adding this insulation will drastically decrease drafts, energy loss, and noise. In the final step of this installation, we add a beautiful interior trim and hardware package selected by the client. One last check of the window's moving parts, and then it's off to the next window. An insert replacement is a 4 to 5 step process and typically takes 20 minutes to complete. The first step is to remove the old glass, jambs and rails, and hardware. The original window frame is left in place. In this video, we replaced a casement window, which there were no jambs or rails to remove. The second step is to insert the new unit into the original frame by pushing it against the existing stops. For step 3, the window unit is screwed securely into place. This task can sometimes be challenging if the existing frame is warped. Step 4. The installer adds insulation to any available space between the new window unit and the old window frame. To complete our insert installation, in Step 5, the original frame and trim is wrapped in aluminum and caulked to the home. Now that you understand the steps that are involved with a full frame replacement and an insert replacement, let's break down the pros and cons to see what install is best for you and your home. Our first comparison on the list will be cost. Typically, an insert window replacement is cheaper than a full frame, given the less time, less labor, and less materials needed to complete it. Second on our list is installation time. 20 minutes versus an hour. Well, it's obvious that the insert is a quicker process, but remember, quicker doesn't always mean better. Another important topic is inspection. A thorough inspection is done on a full frame, checking for mold, rot, and water damage. There is no opportunity to do this with the insert, since the original frame remains in place. Now let's talk about the fitting of the window. Because a full frame replacement begins from the original opening, Any out-of-square issues can be resolved before the new window unit is inserted, whereas the insert unit may not be installed properly if the original frame is out of square. How about weatherproofing? Many people believe that a drafty or leaky window actually comes through the glass. This isn't the case, as most drafts are from old insulation and weatherproofing. Choosing an insert will not remedy your window problems. Let's address insulation. The full frame will receive a complete re-insulation around the outside of the window, protecting your home from outside noise, air, and energy loss. Whereas an insert may receive a small amount in any possible space between the new insert and the old frame. Let's discuss glass size. On average, an insert window will reduce your glass size from 1 to 3 inches around. This is due to a window being inserted into another window. With a full frame, you're guaranteed the exact same view or larger if you choose. Last on our list is interior trim. Although you may hear that a full frame replacement will cause you to repair drywall around your windows, this is false. In almost every case, there is no damage or need to repaint the drywall. Choosing a full frame will update the interior look of your home. With all things considered, it's evident a full frame replacement would be a better option for any home, since it ensures the complete replacement of the entire window. We hope that this video changed your view about how window replacement should be done. If you would like to set up a no-pressure, no-obligation appointment with one of our representatives, please contact us at 630-904-8500. We look forward to speaking with you. Thanks for watching.